What is up? This is Cardinals Daily, and we will be predicting the Premier League's opening weekend fixtures. First, let's start with the opening match of the Premier League season. It is Arsenal versus Leicester City.
I think the opening game is pretty easy to predict. Arsenal versus Leicester. Arsenal, I say, is going to win 2-0. It could be more if Alexis Sanchez was playing, but since without him, it might take away.
You think that Alexis Sanchez putting him in there, it'd be a lot more to score? I don't think it'd be too much of a difference.
Definitely hurts their attack, but maybe I think they could win. I could see them winning 3-0 with Alexis Sanchez.
Without Alexis and possibly without Ozil, I have a 2-1 for Arsenal.
You see Leicester scoring?
I see them making a goal late and making it kind of interesting in the last 10 minutes. But other than that, yeah, it's gonna be smooth sailing for Arsenal. All right, on to Watford versus Liverpool. Liverpool's gonna go visit Watford, and I think it's gonna be a very easy game for Liverpool. I say 3-1. I'm giving Watford that one goal because they're at home, and that's pretty much it. The attack of Salah, Mane, and Coutinho.
I don't see Liverpool scoring 3, because especially how you mentioned them in the last video and our predictions, how they struggled against these little teams like Watford and Burnley. Now they're going away, and I see them controlling the game, having possession, but I don't see them scoring 3 because, like you mentioned, the Watford likes to sit back, the small teams like to sit back, so I don't see Liverpool breaking them down. So I have Liverpool winning, but 2-1. On to Chelsea versus Burnley. I have it 3-0, could probably be more. I see 2 goals from whoever's playing the 9, Batshuayi or Morata. If Morata can get his goals on early in the season, then that could be very dangerous for other teams. Him getting confidence, Chelsea getting confidence, that could be very dangerous.
Wow, I'm actually shocked. Hazard is not playing this weekend.
It doesn't matter. It's Burnley. It's in Chelsea.
I know Burnley's a very bad team, but if we look back at last season when they visited Manchester United, they gave them a little bit of trouble. I'm not saying they're going to lose this game or tie. I say it's going to be 1-0 Chelsea.
1-0.
Hazard not being there, and I'm not a big fan of their strikers, especially if Del Costa's not there. I say 1-0 Chelsea. Yeah, there's no way it's going to tie.
So how do you think Chelsea's going to beat other teams that like the Stokes and the Crystal Palace? You think they're just...
When Hazard comes back, then it'll make a difference.
It'll make that much of a difference?
I think it's first week.
Especially first week, opening day, Chelsea's going to be playing with passion in front of their home crowd for the opening stadium.
We'll see. I mean, I've seen a lot of games like this.
I can see Chelsea scoring 1 early and then just the floodgates opening.
I see them trying to score and not being able to get through until like the 70th minute and then finally nicking a goal. They're going to control the game for sure. They'll have like 10 shots on target. I'm just saying it won't be easy. As easy as you think.
I think it could be more.
We'll see.
Burnley's one of the weaker teams in the league.
They are one of the worst teams in the league. Next, we have Crystal Palace versus Huddersfield.
I have Crystal Palace spanking Huddersfield at home 3-0. I don't see it. I mean, honestly, I've never seen Huddersfield play, but I've seen the stats. That's all I need to see. Crystal Palace, Benteke has at least 1 goal, maybe 2.
You guys keep doubting. I was watching some previews after posting my video, and everyone keeps doubting Huddersfield to finish in last.
All the predictions have Huddersfield.
People are laughing. People think under 20 points. Under 20 points? Listen, Huddersfield, I said, are going to be in fights. I said they're going to put up massive fights. And I'm going to prove you right here. This week, Crystal Palace will push on. They will control the game. It'll be hard to break them down. They will score a goal, probably in the first half. But later, Huddersfield are going to turn it on. And late, Moy's gonna hit one across.
Moy, who are these people?
Moy's their boy, their record-breaking transfer.
Isn't he Australian?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then he's gonna hit one, and I'm not sure who's gonna be playing striker at the moment. It might be a bench player coming in.
Might be one of your little Germans.
One of the Germans. And he's gonna go in there. He's gonna smack it across the far post, and I will be jumping with joy with this American flag around.
What's your final score?
1-1, Crystal Palace, Huddersfield.
They're away.
They are away. That's why I'm not giving them the win.
It's opening week. I think means more at home for the home teams.
Actually, I think it's more of upsets potential because not everyone's necessarily clicking. But I mean, if you're just gonna sit back necessarily, you could maybe steal a point or win the game.
I see Crystal Palace spanking them.
It could very much be a spanking, but I have a feeling.
You're delusional.
I have a feeling it's gonna be 1-1, and David Wagner, as I've learned, it's Wagner. Even though his dad was American, it should be Wagner. It's Wagner. David Wagner will get his first point in the Premier League, and point in the Premier League, and Huddersfield will draw away. Emotions have calmed now. I'm thinking in my head. Let's go to Everton versus Stoke. With Everton being the home team, I have them 2-1. Pretty simple.
I actually have it 2-1 as well. I see Stoke scoring first actually, and then kind of waking up Everton and them coming back and finishing on top. Maybe at the dying embers of the game.
Oh, I just saw it. Stoke, Everton, and it's not gonna be there. Everton's not gonna be pressing the game too hard. They'll probably score around before the 60th minute. I don't think it's gonna be a late winner here.
Swansea, Southampton. In Southampton. I know Swansea's one of your big rivals now. You got some bad bias towards them.
It's not bad bias. I think their team is ass. I think their whole management is ass.
Well,
and then go.
Didn't Bob Bradley leave and they did better?
Maybe.
Anyways, I have Southampton cruising to 2-0 win. I don't see Swansea threatening Southampton in any way, shape, or form. I mentioned how Southampton is one of my kind of like underdog favorite teams. I like to watch them play. I like to sometimes.
I have them Southampton 2-0 as well. Minimum. It could be 4-0. But I'm saying 2-0. I'm keeping it safe. On to the most boring game in the Premier League this weekend. We got West Brom versus Bournemouth. This game's going to be so boring. I'm not going to even watch the highlights. There's going to be no highlights. This game will be 0-0. There might be a couple shots on target.
I have it as a draw as well. I do have it 1-1 though.
Wow.
Just because I like goals. It could very much be 0-0, but it's going to be a snooze fest.
I think it's kind of hard to predict.
Team it up.
I think it's hard to predict 0-0 games because there's always goals in games. But I'm going with my gut, and I think this is going to be a boring-ass game.
Man City, Brighton. Man City's the visiting team. I don't think it's going to matter. Maybe. I have them 3-1. That's why I have the 1 for Brighton because, I like the home team. I like the underdog. Whatever. 3-1. Couple goals from Aguero probably.
This is the worst team in the Premier League. They're not going to even sniff the goal. It's going to be 3-0 Man City at least. This is going to be the blowout of all the fixtures this weekend. It's going to be the most lopsided, and 3-0.
Chelsea, Burnley. It's probably the most. That's going to be a rout. It's going to be a rout.
Next, we got Newcastle versus Tottenham. Newcastle's the home team in this fixture. I think it's going to be 2-1 Tottenham. I'm giving Newcastle the 1 goal because they're at home, even though I said they're going to be fighting for relegation. And this should be more lopsided, but I think the home, and I think since it's opening weekend, and I feel like those tend to go more to the underdogs.
I have Tottenham 2-0. I'm always probably going to emphasize and stress how great Tottenham's defense is and how hard it is to break them down, and I don't see Newcastle being one of the teams to break them down and score on them. Even if it's in Newcastle Stadium, I see Tottenham 2-0.
And finally, we got Manchester United versus West Ham. The game will take place in Manchester. This will be the best game of the weekend. I have it 1-1. I see Chicharito go into Old Trafford and getting a goal.
I also have it 1-1, and I also just remembered, saw a news article that said Chicharito doesn't know if he's gonna celebrate against Man U. I'm like, does he think he knows he's gonna score? First of all,
he's probably visualizing it. I don't think he'll celebrate.
I have it 1-1 as well. Chicharito is gonna score. I can easily see Man U, not easily. I can see Man U winning 1-0 if they do win, but I see
West Ham scoring first, and then Man United getting a late goal around 65-70 around
I see 1-1. I
Yeah,
say
1-1.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you comment, we'll probably reply to you. And follow us on Twitter.
At Cardinals Daily.